Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Morning.
Well, good morning, Melissa.
Typing it in right now. Good morning, everybody, and happy Easter. Happy Easter. Deb and I.
Mike! Mike!
Oh, I need to put my phone on because Talk Studio is just so behind. So give me a minute so I can find me. Wherever I am. You can greet everybody, Deb, while I find me.
Mikey. Good morning, Miss Denise. And Rita. And Joe. And Lori. Jess is here.
Monton.
And Miss Melanie. Zaza.
Morning. I can't even find me.
Melissa runs with quilts. And Rhonda's here. Good morning, Rhonda.
Morning, Rhonda.
And Mr. Mike.
Mike, my brother.
Mike says, good morning, Ohana, and happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Oh, Leanna's here. Hello, Leanna.
Yes, it's me.
She says, hello, all. I've sent everyone here.
Oh, that was very sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, Sherry. And Joyce K's in the house.
Good morning.
Good morning. Andrea, good morning. Giovanna, good morning, Banana Jaw.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Leanna says, hi, Mike, we missed you. I learned a long time ago. Don't miss Mike. He'll be back.
Mike is all over. Good morning, Ginger.
Oh, Mike says, I got chocolate, Melissa.
Y'all, I've been awake so early this morning. I was talking in Discord with the girls, and I've been awake since 1:30 this morning.
Good morning, Christine.
Already prepped.
And good morning, Christina.
Good morning. Good morning.
Y'all trying to throw me up with all these names that are just alike. It's bad enough I'm trying to blink my way through this. I'm still not at the bottom.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Mike says, yes, it's me.
Oh, Mike, you can be as corny as you want to. We take corny here.
Melanie says, nobody realized my spelling on Happy Easter. I went right past it. I didn't even read it.
Wait, who's been up since 12:30? Oh, Sherry. Well, Sherry, so I woke up. I went to bed at my normal time, which is between what was 9:30 last night. And I went to bed and I was awake at 11:30 and 12:30 and at 1:30 I gave it up. I just said, "Let me just get up." So, I've been cooking and doing laundry and I've been in my sewing room. I have been all kinds of productive this morning.
Good morning, Ginger. This one from Carol Wright Gifts. I buy them 2 at a time there. They come in a package of 2.
Good morning,
I
Shirley.
got this one, and then the second one is just the opposite. It has the dark purple with the light purple trim.
Good morning, Christine. And we've got a lot of conversation. Lisa, you did all that I have no will to do. I am an early bird. I have always been an early bird. I prefer to get everything done before 1 o'clock. And after 1 o'clock, I am worthless. Good morning, Sandy.
Mike says, love you all. You are the wind beneath my wings. How corny is that?
Can we all sing now? So, yes, happy Easter, everyone.
Good morning, Shirley.
Mornings are the best.
Shirley made it. Oh, Melanie put some little, is that bunnies? Yeah, she put some little bunnies up there. I had to get closer to see them.
Good morning, Dawn.
Good morning, Cherry.
I am so glad you are all here and welcoming everybody and talking.
Good
And
morning, Sandy.
just making everybody feel welcome. Welcome. Y'all can play the shell games.
Good morning, Dawn.
Joe Corny. So,
oh my gosh, I'm at the bottom finally.
You're finally at the mic.
Yep, finally at the bottom. Well, when I worked, I was a night person. And I think it's because I worked such long hours that when I got home and after fixing supper and everything, I felt like I didn't have enough time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would stay up late at night. And then I retired. And then it was like, oh, I can go to bed anytime I want. I can get up whenever I want. I was staying up all night long then. And I was going to bed as my husband was getting up to go to work.
Is Mona here? Mona!
She must have just walked in.
Good morning.
Yep, there she is.
And Rhonda, it does help your channel in a way. Mona and I was talking about this yesterday before our live yesterday. And you get like something like 3 cents a stream. You can always just exit out of it. Yes, Deb, flexible bedtimes are the best.
Well, and then after that, after I got that out of my system of staying up all night, then I turned into a morning person. I was in bed by 10 o'clock at night and I was up by 6 in the morning. And it's just gotten earlier and earlier and earlier.
Well, when I used to work out of the home, I went to bed early, because I was away from the home a lot. I would leave work for work at 6 in the morning and I would not get home till 6 at night. So I was awake early doing my chores, my household chores, and then I was just too beat. I was just too tired on the weekdays to be functional at night.
Yeah.
Work just it takes everything out of you. Well, it depends.
Well, by
When
the time you got done with supper and all that, and you watch a show with your husband, then I needed wind down time.
oh,
So I
good.
wouldn't go to bed until midnight, 1 o'clock.
I'm glad, Andrea, that Olivia is recovering. I didn't realize your daughter was in ICU. Prayers for them.
No, I didn't know anything about her daughter.
Yeah.
I only knew about Olivia.
Mike is sharing ham this morning.
Oh, and Melissa got done with all of her sons and her Dresdens. She just has to tack them all down.
Well, I did mine. I'm gonna beat y'all. I'm gonna beat y'all. I did
Well,
mine.
Melanie made all of the sons. I made 1/4 son is all I'm making. And it's going to go in the corner, and the rest of that top row is going to be clouds. I
Well,
haven't made the clouds yet, but I will
I
get
did
it done.
I did April showers. I did the alternative. So I'm done. I'm done. I didn't have time to do that quilt. I just Joyce says she finally got her fat quarters picked out for the pattern. I just didn't have time. And then I was watching everybody on Discord talking about what you have to do. Jessica and everybody was, they were talking, and Jim was sharing all the blocks he was making. And I'm thinking, oh no, oh no. Um, what Giovanna, I did add, and this is, I'm going to be quilting on George at 10 o'clock when we go live. And the only reason why we're going live is because not everybody has anything planned specifically for Easter. And I know we're not going to be doing it for 2 weeks. We're going to do 3 birthdays and Easter all in one weekend. And, this is our Ohana, so we need to hang out together, spend Easter for a couple of hours this morning. But so I added a few things that is not in the pattern, and you can't really see it. Let me see if I can. I'm going to make myself just a tiny bit bigger. So I added the spring to it and the little sun, and it's just all scrap fabric. But I figured it would be a good first time actual quilting on George. So I'm excited to do that. Thanks, Sherry.
And Sandy, I'm doing this singing in the rain, but I'm not doing exactly as I keep wanting to call it recipe. I'm not doing the same recipe either. I'm only doing 1/4 of a sun. I don't even know where my pattern is right now. Probably over there someplace. But I'm going to do 1/4 of a sun over here on this side, and then I'm going to do clouds over here. And I'm moving the raindrops from under the umbrellas to on top of the umbrellas. And then I'm going to do the umbrellas, and then I'm going to do the boots. And I'm not doing the pinwheels. I might try one and then decide better on that. And then I'm going to do the houses at the bottom.
Mike says that they are recipes. You spice them up. Are recipes, and it's true. Now I saw that I have this, and I'm going to run this through my scan and cut and enlarge it. I'm going to make myself bigger again. If you can see it, and these have, let me get it off that picture. These have the boots with all the flowers and everything. I am actually going to turn that into a full-size quilt. I'm gonna run this scan it through the scan and cut, enlarge everything, and make a full size quilt of this with all different flower colors.
Yeah, Leanna, I say recipe all the time. Every single one of these lives, I say recipe, and
Well, Leanna
I
is
can't find
Leanna's
the word. I can never find the word pattern in my brain.
Leanna is a chef, so that would come second nature to her.
Good morning, Charlotte.
Good morning. Mona, you want to come up, Mona? You dress, Mona? Christine, I hope so. I like applique, and I've been saying ever since I got George, I want to make quick quilts, something really quick, just so I could throw it on George. Oh, is Charlotte here? Hi, Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte popped in. Good
Oh,
morning, Sandy.
so we're really surprised that there's very many people here because we figured most of you would be out doing your things with your family. My husband's in the other room reading. He wants potato salad, so I have to make him potato salad.
What did I say that Joyce is going? Oh my God, Deb.
Hi, Rowena.
Good morning, Rowena.
Let's see. So, what's going on? What is new? It's not like we didn't see each other yesterday. And talked to everybody yesterday. This is the first year I haven't done any Easter baskets for anyone. It is my first year not doing Easter with the grandkids, and my daughter was text crying because she says, "We always spend Easter with you." But those kids are getting bigger, and she has a life, and they are going to be spending the full weekend with us because my grandson, my daughter, and my husband's birthday are all a week apart.
Hi, Rowena. I'm just now scrolling down again.
Melissa's not even doing an Easter dinner. We're not really doing an Easter dinner either.
Nope, we're not.
Oh, who made an overnight French toast? Because that sounds really, really good. I saw something about overnight French toast. Sam.
Oh, Joyce is thinking like me when I was telling how I'm going to do the singing in the rain.
Mm-hmm. Sandy, that sounds so good. I love French toast. Love French toast. Yeah. Everybody's getting very, very creative. And if, yeah, Mike, French toast. What? I saw food. I love French toast. Generally, when I go to Cracker Barrel, that if for breakfast, that's what I get is French toast. French toast. I love sourdough French toast. Mm. How many cups of coffee is that, Deb?
One, but
Mm.
I've had breakfast already, so.
Oh, I haven't. Giovanna says, love, love, love French toast. Yes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I'd eat French toast before eating pancakes. Pound cake French toast. Oh, that sounds fabulous. Melissa said, me too, Lisa. There is just something. But I don't want it on like sliced bread. I want a nice bread that's going to soak in,
Yeah.
that's, that's going to soak all the yumminess up.
See, there's too many suns up there. By golly, we only have one sun. So
Are you?
I'm doing one sun in the corner and then I'm going to put a couple clouds up there, and then the umbrellas are moving up a little. No, the umbrellas are moving down a little. The raindrops I'm putting on top of the umbrellas, and then I'm doing the boots. I haven't really decided about these because Shirley was telling me her tricks to doing them yesterday, so I might try one again. I'll try one, and if it works, I might put them in. I'm doing some kind of flower, but I'm not putting the hearts in, I don't think. And I'm still doing the houses. So mine's going to be a little bit shorter, I think. Unless I put something else in their place. But I just could not see putting all them suns across there.
Melissa, that's the Singing in the Rain. That
Yeah, sorry. Singing in the Rain
the song they're doing
on Mondays.
Mona's channel. Okay, Charlotte, have fun, enjoy your day, be blessed. And they're still talking about French toast, challah French toast. And then we got stale donut French toast. Mmm. Mmm.
Mona says hers is going to be wild.
And what I like wild things. I am just excited to see everything that everybody's making, and Jim is doing a good job too.
Yeah,
Jim is really into it.
Jim's been showing his pieces on Discord.
Yes.
Well, all I got to say is Mona has set me free. Because Mona's the one that told me I don't have to follow the recipe the same way that it's written. And since that has sunk into my head, I don't do it the same way anymore. Now, I did do tea cakes exactly the way it was written.
Mm-hmm. And they came out really, really pretty.
And it came out really, really pretty. But everything after that, I have adjusted in some way.
Good morning, Annette. I don't see.
Christine says, Mona knows.
Good morning, Annette. I don't see you, but I see people saying good morning. Sometimes the stream goes by fast when stream.
There she is. There she is. She says, good morning, everyone. Coming on long enough to wish you all a happy Easter and a lovely Sunday.
Same to you. Mona says she can't cook. Don't follow her recipe. So, Mona, I'm wondering how your ribs are going to turn out today.
Sandy says slightly stale donuts for French toast. I've never tried that.
Yeah, that's what Zaza was saying, that she uses slightly stale.
Of course, I don't fix French toast hardly at all. I did when my kids were little.
Mm-hmm. My husband prefers pancakes. I like French toast. Always have.
Yeah, my husband likes pancakes better.
But I like bread pudding, and my husband doesn't like bread pudding either. So.
Oh, Mona, I can't cook. Don't follow my recipe.
I'm not a very good team French toast. Yes. Yes.
Oh, she says there's also an alternative, April showers. Show yours again.
Oh, well, mine isn't quite. It's actually backwards. I made mine backwards.
Well, but yours is a version of it.
Mine is a version. So this is April showers. It is an 18-inch block. Very, very simple. I used all scraps. It's a free pattern. It's a free pattern. It is applique, really easy applique, really, really easy. And I think what I am going to do is I'm going to make a full quilt from it with just variations. It's going to be 12 18-inch blocks with sashing, and it is going to be completed with the boots are going to have the flower for that month, and it is going to be done. The main color is going to be the birthstone for that month. So it's going to be a January, a monthly, a calendar quilt. But I'm going to do a full quilt using up scraps and everything else because it took me an hour to well how long were we on your live yesterday? That's how long it took me to make one.
Well, total of almost 2 hours.
Yeah, so I started it on your live and I finished it on your live. So it doesn't take that long. You could actually do one a day, and in 12 days you would have a quilt, a cute little quilt.
Yeah.
Um, Nutella stuffed French toast.
Zaza, you're going wild too.
Oh, a savory breakfast. I like a savory
I
breakfast.
love savory. I gotta have eggs, man. I love eggs.
I eat eggs, but I'm not a big egg eater.
Oh, I love eggs. Almost any kind of egg I will eat, unless it's runny. Man, if it's
Mo-
runny and snotty looking, nope, it's not going in my mouth.
Mona, I changed my mind. I am not going to do a calendar. I'm just going to do this one, hang it on the wall. It's going to be George's first play date, and it's going to hang on my wall. And then I'm actually going to make that into a full size quilt. I have some fat quarters and stuff I want to use up. Got some shiny. I got some glitter fabric, pieces of fabric I would like to use as well. Oh, sausage gravy on a nice fluffy
Yeah.
bit. Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, Christine, spinach and feta omelet. Now that is good. I like spinach and feta. So Sandy's not a fan of eggs, but will eat them. I like them omelet style, and I like them sunny side up.
I like them almost any way.
Mona, you like that idea better? I do too. I think it's going to make a really, really pretty quilt. And I think I'm going to make it for my granddaughter who says that she doesn't need another quilt, but you can never have too many quilts. And George needs things to play on.
Joyce, that all sounds good except for the first one you listed. I'm not a fan of grits.
Oh, I like well, so here's a secret. I like grits with syrup on it. I do not like grits the southern way. I do not eat it with the butter and stuff. I like grits with syrup. Zaza had a warm banana bread and a cup of tea for breakfast. That sounds good. Mona said if she doesn't want it, Mona, I may send it your way. I will quilt it and everything for you. And then I'll send you the binding and you can bind it yourself. I was gifted a jar of Ferrero Nutella. Oh, that went fast.
I know.
Andrew,
I was thinking the same thing.
hi, Jonathan. I didn't see you either pop in, but
Oh,
hi.
hey, Jonathan. Well, he came in and it went whoop.
Yeah, cheesy grits are awesome. That's my husband's things. He's truly from the South. Hi, Raven. He is truly from the South. So he kind of puts his nose up in the air when I put a little syrup on my grits. But I can't be all that southern now. Ugh.
Well, if I ever order anything and it has grits in it, y'all can have them.
Fried grits are absolutely wonderful. Now I will eat
Hi,
fried grits.
Raven.
Love fried grits. Especially if it's all creamy and buttery and gooey on the inside, just nice and soft with that crispy center. I mean, that crispy exterior. That's good. I like fried grits. Y'all making me hungry. I've been
Mike
awake.
wants cheese on anything.
Yes. Yes. Now, I am a cheese hound. I will eat almost any type of cheese. Not a big fan of American cheese, but will eat most cheese.
I'm not a fan of that really stinky cheese.
I like all kind of cheese. I like all kind of cheese. Love cheese. It would be my main meal if the doctor didn't tell me it's real bad for your cholesterol.
Grits is like cream porridge. Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of that kind of stuff, Zaza.
Well, I like cream of wheats and I like oatmeal. I'm just not a grit person.
I like cocoa wheats.
And my grits have to be made with, if I make grits, it has to be made with milk and butter. It can't just be. I don't like brain
Morning,
fart
Donna
cheese.
Armstrong.
Good morning, Donna. Brain fart cheese. What is brain fart cheese? Oh, oh, what is? Oh, marble rye. Oh, extra toasted New York marble rye with butter. Yes, I love rye bread. I love bread. I like a nice crusty. There are several bakers, um, Donna and Sharon, who just sends pics of their nice crusty loaves of bread that they make, and I get.
Yeah, and they make all the rest of us just jealous.
Mona likes cream of wheat with syrup. I like cream of wheat with brown sugar. Oh,
Cocoa wheats. I like cocoa wheats.
what's cocoa wheats?
It's chocolate.
They sell a cocoa wheat?
Well, they used to. I don't know if they do anymore, but they used to.
Interesting. Oh, I love parm. I'll eat parm on anything. I mean, but just get that nice shaved parm. I'll put it on anything. Oh yes. I just like noodles. Noodles cooked al dente with salt and pepper and a little bit of butter and topped with a whole bunch of parm. Oh, oh, what is a yuck puff rice? Sandy said that's how I
My
eat it.
granddaughter. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Katie.
My granddaughter pretty much grew up just eating buttered noodles the first 2 years of her life. That's all they could get her to eat.
There's nothing wrong with that. Buttered noodles are good. Oh my gosh, Sandy, you and I need to get together and just have a food fest of French toast and noodles and cream of wheat. All the foods we like without anybody saying, ew. Oh, good morning, June. I didn't see you in there.
Good morning, Jen. She came in right after Katie did.
Okay. Y'all just don't know. Sometimes that chat just goes vroom, vroom, vroom. And I'm watching two chats, so I'm getting confused. The top studio is behind. So what else are y'all making for those cooking today? Jess, if you're still in here, I know you make fabulous stuff. We had a discussion about your duck that one day. Let's see. Something about only butter on her pasta. Yes, it would be
I
easy.
like garlic butter on mine.
Garlic butter is good too.
Yeah.
And I'm really into roasted garlic. Oh my gosh, roasted garlic is so good.
Leanna says we're making her hungry.
No peas for breakfast. I like them raw for a snack. I like peas. My husband likes the canned peas because that's what he grew up in. I cannot eat canned peas. I like green peas that just kissed the hot water. they haven't stayed in there very long, and put some salt, pepper, and butter on them. Oh my gosh. Y'all making me hungry. You probably got like a Leanna probably has a Puerto Rican feast going on this morning or today. Giovanna said garlic in any way is good. Oh, I like butter, black olives, and mushrooms on pasta. Yes, Mona, but you gotta put the parm on there. Oh, Jess, that sounds good. A broccoli salad with curry dressing. Yum. Canned peas are just mushy. It's like I do not like canned asparagus. I can't. It's too astringent. My husband and the small angry one like processed peas. I like fresh peas or frozen peas. I just do not like canned peas.
Sandy wants to know where you live. She says that you two need to have a food fest.
Yes, Georgia. I live in Georgia. Yes, I go to all the Italian places. Just cheese. We don't have a good Italian. Well, we act. Wait, got to be fresh. Wait, got to be fresh parm. That's probably what I was just trying to say. Yeah, a fresh parm. I love fresh parm. There is the public store that we have that sells a variety of cheese. They have a fresh parm, and I mean, it's like just give me the brick. I'll eat the brick. No, don't even need to shave it. Raw green peas in a salad is good. I love fresh peas. Yep, Sandy, no canned asparagus.
Sandy says she's never been to Georgia, so road trip.
Sandy, you might have to wait for retirement, poor thing. I think you work harder than I do, and I work hard. Oh, yes, Jess, if you have a garden. Peas straight from the garden. Yes, yes, Jess. You know what I don't like is okra, though. I don't like a fresh okra. I like pickled okra or fried okra. I don't like stewed okra. Ugh. And we used so Leanna, if Leanna's still here, she'll know what it is. But in Hawaii, we used to have the little pigeon peas. We have fresh pigeon peas, and we used to cook up them kanduris all the time. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Wait, okra is okay. I don't love Gale. I'm sorry you don't love Gale, Mike. You want to tell us about it? Oh, I bet, Sandy. Oh,
Katie just loves okra. Pretty much any way you make it, she'll eat it.
my husband does not like pickled okra. He rarely eats fried okra, but he will eat he likes stewed okra.
He says the joke will click in soon.
Wait, wait, wait. It's not clicking, Mike. It's not me.
I was gonna say it's just not.
It's not clicking.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it.
It's,
Okra equals Oprah.
oh,
Her best friend is Gail.
oh,
Golly, I had to back up on my phone to see it again.
duh. See, Sandy and I would get along really well as far as our eating habits go.
Me and Mona would.
Mona, if you just give her some M&Ms, she's happy. She doesn't require much. Oh, yep. I was just too slow.
I had to back up, but I got it the second time.
Did you see where Gail flew on, what was it, Blue Sky or something? They did their little space thing. No more M&M's things. Are you M&M down?
She finished them.
Yeah, she ate her last three.
She
What
had
was it?
the last one for dinner the other night.
Uh-huh. When after she took a moving around break. I think it was on Friday when you went live, wasn't it? Because she was late coming on or something. She was going to take her an M&M, eat the last pack.
Mm-hmm.
Gail's went up because Okra said no. uh, all right, Giovanna. We're not going to go long. I did see that Donna was going to be on at 9, and she must have posted that last night or something, because I didn't see it the other day. So she'll be on at 9. And we are going to, Mona and Deb and myself will be on sewing. Don't know what. So if you don't have anything to do and you have no Easter plans and you are looking for just some conversation or just have somebody on the background while you're in your sewing room, you are always welcome to join us. We love having people with us.
I'm going to finish them sparrow feet. By golly, I only got like 2 or 3 of them left.
Yeah, Sandy, I did see where Katy Perry referenced herself next to a fellow astronaut, and I was thinking, wow, not quite. Not quite. But, good for you. Good for her. Good for her. You can do it. What can we do? What can we do? Sometimes if you just take things out of, when you look at just one person that's chatting, you just get lost. You're like, what's going on here?
Mona says, yes, birds need their feet.
Mike, yeah, that was because we should all text Ian and ask Ian how he feels about Katy being an astronaut, Katy Perry being an astronaut, because he's like really into that space stuff, and I know those astronauts train a long time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think doesn't it cost like $10,000 or something to fly in one of those zero gravity things machine? It costs like $10,000, and you have to have
Indiana.
You have to have a release. Bye. You have to have a release from your doctor. You have to sign a liability
waiver. Yeah.
Bye, Leanna. Enjoy your Easter carrot soup. Oh. Yeah, she likes her adverts. I have to make carrot soup to take to Easter lunch. I don't know if I'd like carrot soup. I think I'll stick with the French toast. I like roasted carrots, but me either, but that sounds good. Oh, they're playing the highs. Carrot soup is delicious. I've never had it, so I shouldn't judge because I haven't had it, but carrots are generally sweet. And I don't know if I would like that or not. Gotta put some pepper or something, put some spices in it.
I went over to Shirley's yesterday. She got to see me in person. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yes. Oh, I was in a competition to be the challenger teacher in space. I backed out the next to the last cut. Christy McCullough is a hero. Oh yeah, you were. Oh, um that is interesting, Christy, because I remember that. I remember Space Challenger. Um, that is interesting. And yes, she was. Oh, who's got carrot cake? So we'll start with the French toast and then go for the carrot cake. Eat a little pasta and then go for the carrot cake. Let's just keep the grits for another day. I like carrot cake. Oh, I love a good carrot cake. Nice and moist carrot cake. The rocket trip was all fake. Joyce, I didn't hear that. I really think that I thought that when I first saw the ads for it, I thought they were going on one of those zero gravity things that anybody, if you have the money, can go on and your hair can fly around like you're in space. And that's what I thought that they were doing. And then there was a whole bunch of a media blitz. And then I kind of tuned it out once Katie was comparing themselves to astronauts. I was like, no, no, I respect scientists and astronauts and everything else. And
Mike says he gained 10 pounds just chatting today. Christine says her mom begged her not to finish. She had a bad feeling.
I'm glad you listened to Mom. I'm glad you're still here with us. Ooh, the M word. Yeah, that M word. Melissa, you don't like that M word? A nice, soft, I don't know how else you describe it.
What's the M word?
I said a moist cake.
Moist.
Yeah, people don't like that word, but that's how you describe a really nice cake.
Yeah. It's a must when you're cooking.
No, Mike, that's right. John Glenn is not saying he's a firework. I don't even think he considers himself a singer. Raven, they got me back in the kitchen this morning. Oh, do they? I'll be in the kitchen for a little while. It's just hubby and I, so we don't have to make much. And I'm really trying to get to that point where I'm not having a lot of leftovers.
It takes a long time to stop cooking for our army.
Yes, Zaza, better than clammy or claggy. Feeling a little claggy today. That's what I'm going to tell everybody. It's swamp butt in the south, and I'm feeling a little claggy. Oh, what is future? It says future. Streamlabs just says future. Future what?
Oh, you got to read the one before it.
Oh, it just continues.
The last word.
Oh.
Melissa says a cake with adequate hydration.
To me, that would be like somebody who you ran out of oil. That would be like somebody eating cereal with water. You're making your cake, you don't have the oil or the butter, so we're just going to add some water in it. It has adequate hydration.
Yuck.
Look at Mike. Oh, I get, and there are people that like their cereal with water. I'm going to eat that cereal dry. I'm sorry.
If I don't have milk, I just ain't eating it.
I know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's really interesting. It's amazing what types of experiences you all have, and it always impresses me because y'all have done so much more than I have ever done.
Because we're such homebodies. The older we get, the more hermit-like we get.
But I would love to look, I mean, yes, Mike, people eat cereal with water. And I'm
Mwah.
gonna and I'm gonna say that for the longest time, in poorer communities and things where you don't have milk or, but you have cereal. By
My
Joyce
choice.
or oh no, how are you gonna eat cereal with
Ew.
orange juice? No.
Ew.
I
Ew.
How do you eat mini wheats with orange juice?
Ew. Ew. Oh my God.
Oh no, no,
You know,
no.
in a little bit, my husband's going to be going, "What were you doing about?"
Oh no.
Yuck.
That just
Eat
turns my
cereal
stomach.
with yogurt? Oh, no, no, can't do that either.
Okay, so the yogurt thing, depending on what the cereal is, I could understand that. Like if you're eating a granola and you put some yogurt on top of it, you know, if you're gonna eat like Frosted Flakes or something and stick some yogurt on it, I would be a little suspect of that. But that cereal with OJ, let's all go out and get us some OJ and some cereal. Go get you some Cocoa Krispies and or Cocoa Puffs and put some orange juice in there. Oh no! Oh no! Plus, our cereal in the States is a lot different than what it is in other countries.
You see what Shirley says? Deb, how can you say yuck? You eat coffee stuff. Yes, I love coffee stuff.
Cocoa Krispies with OJ. That's right. That's right.
Ew.
Shirley, Deb, how can oh, is that what you just read? Deb, how can you say?
Yeah. Yes, I love my coffee stuff.
Mhm.
My brother and I just love it. My brother convinced her to try it one day. I
Nut
think I
juice,
thought she was gonna throw up.
nut juice, not butter. Muesli with yogurt. So yeah, I think if you ate yogurt is fine if you're eating it with granola or something. I mean, you just got to mix it right. But can you imagine, you know, just eating some Lucky Charms or so? How about some golden graham cereal with some orange juice? Why not just put some apple juice on it?
Sandy says, "What's coffee stuff?" I think it's something my dad invented.
Well, nut juice, not butt juice. So what are you talking about?
Shirley says it's nasty.
It's also talking about butt juice. I don't. Oh, oh, protective Texas kill. I don't know, but we got nut juice, butt juice, orange juice. I don't know what y'all be eating, but it's not what I want to be eating. Good morning, Cheryl.
Sandy, coffee stuff is a piece of bread with some coffee poured over it, and then a little bit of canned milk or creamer, and then a little bit of sugar. Ugh, it's really
Mm.
good. Shirley don't like it. Hi, Auntie Ellen.
Hi, Auntie Ellen.
Happy Easter.
Are you in the bushes? I figured you would be in the
She's
bushes.
on her way to Mom's house.
Okay. Well, enjoy your time with mom. Her mom's in the chat a lot, in her chat.
Yeah,
That's
I
that's
was there last night.
Giovanna said that sounds like tiramisu. I'm not a big fan of tiramisu.
I probably would be if it's like coffee stuff.
It tastes like coffee, but it's not coffee enough for me. If I'm gonna eat something with coffee, I don't want just a salt.
Sandy. Deb, I'm not sure about that one. Uh, but that's what I grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
When I had to fix my own breakfast, I didn't have cereal. I had coffee stuff.
Mm, look at my tiramisu is like coffee stuff.
And there
Um,
was never any official name for it. We just called it coffee stuff
Coffee stuff.
because it's like pouring a cup of coffee on top of a piece of bread.
Done. That's right. I have had tiramisu that tasted different every place I've eaten it. And it's probably because I don't eat it where it originated. I think it's like all food in the US. You know, you go one place and it tastes like this, you go to another state and it doesn't even look like what it looks like where you're from. It's like I do, but that
Zaza says nut milk is nut juice. Milk doesn't come from a nut.
true, true.
I drink the almond milk every once in a while. I don't drink a whole lot of milk.
Yes, my tiramisu. It's Lisa's version.
Good
My
morning, Cheryl. Cheryl says I drink coffee for the flavored creamer.
yes, yes,
I used to have a little bit of coffee with my cream and sugar.
coffee. Hmm.
Now I drink coffee with just a little bit of creamer, no sugar.
I can drink my coffee black, and I will drink my coffee black, but I love that caramel macchiato, and so I like a dash of caramel macchiato in mine. Melanie, you're not doing too well. You only have 883 shells. I don't know what's going on with that.
Because she ain't talking, she's cooking.
I would think as often as she's in here, she gambles hard. That's what it is. She gambles hard. Italian coffee without sugar is bitter.
Good morning, Tasha.
Yes, Tasha. They fight about everything and anything. And I did not know that until I experienced all three of my grandchildren in the same room because my daughter, she was the only one. If she talked to herself, if there was talking going around, I just figured she's a little girly. But
Melanie says, I know, Lisa, you have to give me some more.
there is no giving away. There is no giving away. Um, oh yeah, sambuca.
Oh, Raven only has 10 shells.
But Tasha, yes, they will fight about everything. They will make an argument about everything. And when I had all three, the first time I had all the three grands, because two of them will get along fine, and then you add that third component in there, that third child, and it's like all hell breaks loose. And I didn't know how to handle it. It was like, well, what is going on? And I grew up with two brothers and a sister, but it was like, oh, hell would break loose. All of a sudden, they're fighting. You hear things popping up against the wall, lots of yelling. Your chocolate egg gets bigger than my chocolate egg. I don't know. Hey, you took mine.
I got this for borders on Singing in the Rain.
Wait, let me make that bigger. I love that umbrella print. I think it's cute. I think it's going to look really, really nice.
And you see the date on that? It's 2019. I didn't think Singing in the Rain was that old. But if you want the pattern still over on Flamingo Toes through the month of April, it's $5 for the pattern.
Tasha said the candy was taken away and everyone has already visited their bedroom for her timeout. I have my youngest grandson. He is he does he's really hard-headed and he does whatever he wants to do, and it doesn't matter how many times you tell him not to do something, he's gonna do it if he wants to anyway. And he would sneak that candy. He would climb a refrigerator, he would do something. He's if he wanted it bad enough, what are you showing, Deb?
Melanie want to know where I got it.
Oh,
Would you please show me the full pattern?
yeah, Tasha needs her okay, let me make you baker again. Sharon, you have to get on Discord because some of it's a little trickier than others, and there are several people on there that are giving really good pointers and tips on how to make it.
Yeah, yeah. And here's where I got that, Melanie.
And she can always throw it on disco. Oh, so y'all, we were sewing on Thursdays. If you're not on Discord, we get together at my house and sew every Thursday at 3:30. But Jim comes in, and y'all know Jim. He's in here a lot. And he was saying that he presses his blocks with his rolling pin. He has a heavy rolling pin, and he will take his rolling pin and press his blocks down for those really tough areas, or if he wants to get his seams really flat. And I had never heard that before, and I was thinking that is such a good little tip, because I'll sit here and get my little marble rolling pin and roll them suckers to their flat. Yes, Debs, I'm there. That's what Melanie said. And somebody used to dream about running away. So wait. Oh, Zaza, she used to dream running away to a hotel with a good book. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? But then you miss all the noise and the fighting when they're gone. CJ asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said for him and the kids and the dogs to leave me alone in my own house for the weekend. That didn't go over super well. Yeah, they might be battle scarred by the time they get back. By the time they came back home, there'd be broken arms, all kind of things would have happened. Dad would look like he hadn't taken a shower in over a year. Oh, and the two kiddos I'll be hanging with today are 9 and 5, brother and sister, and absolutely out of control at all times. It will be a short visit. So, Sandy, I love my grandchildren. I mean, I love my grandchildren. So, in the future, when I'm gone and my grandchildren are just feeling sentimental and want to see their Meemaw, and I'm talking about you, I'm telling you now, I love you all, but all three of you in the same room, under the same roof, at one time is a handful. It's a handful. Meemaw's old. You know what I'm saying? Meemaw is old. Although my granddaughter has been taking horse riding lessons, and I think this is her fourth lesson, and her trainer wants her to enter into a walking show because they said she is a natural and she bonds with the animals really well. Should I be worried? No, I shouldn't be worried.
As long as she ain't killing them.
Oh no, she is really good with animals. She will keep a snake, she will keep anything. She is she just loves animals, all kind of animals. And when my dogs unlive things in my backyard, I can't tell her because I don't want her to cry. Oh, I'm not buying her a horse. She got a mama and a dad that can buy a horse. I ain't buying no horse because then if I buy a horse and they need a place for the horse, then they need food for the horse. They got some pigs. Somebody gave them some pigs, so they've been raising pigs. And my daughter said, "Mama, I'll have some meat for you in the freezer in a little while." And my granddaughter said, "Not until after we breed it and we have more piglets, so I can raise them too." Sandy, how old is your great granddaughter? Giovanna said, "Lisa, it is part of life. They have to learn when they pass." What? Oh no, it's not Giovanna. It is not passing. The kids are used to, they have animals. She has found her cat, that something has happened to her cats. It's the fact that my dogs have taken care of the trespassers in the yard, and those trespassers are no longer with us. So I don't really like to tell her because she gets sad. But she's very comfortable with animals no longer being with us. They have a lot of animals, and the rest might guess. Horses live a long time. The horse would probably outlive me if she got a young horse. But she looks really good riding a horse too. So if she does do a walking show, then I will be right there watching her. The other one, he just wants to be a YouTuber or something and play games. He wants to get rich playing video games. Giovanna, are you getting a lot of ads? That might be YouTube taking advantage, because there's nothing different with the settings. And I don't get ads because I pay for premium, so I don't have to watch ads on anybody else's channel. Bye, Tasha. Enjoy your day. Take some Advil. Maybe put a shot of something in your drink once or twice today. You'll be good. Um, you got an ad too? It might just be YouTube. I don't know what's going on with YouTube sometimes. Wait, what? Me too, Giovanna. Lisa might make, what is 5C? Oh, 5 cent. Yep, I might make 5 cent. I'm getting rich today. I'm telling you what. Y'all watch that ad. I can't even, they don't even sell penny candy or 5 cent candy, but I can save it for that $1.50 candy bar. So sorry, so sorry. Oh, Zaza, that's funny. Do they need a little melatonin today? Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just happens when it happens. Some days you get a lot of ads, some days it's few. But I think during holidays, YouTube like cranks it up and says, "Oh, people are going to be looking. They're all going to be on their tablets today, so we're just going to throw in some
Yeah.
ads and
Mhm.
sell stuff." And I don't know about you. Are stores closed in your area? Are stores open? I
I
don't.
have no clue. I have no clue because I don't go nowhere on holidays because I avoid people.
Cheryl, George has not. George is just spoiled. He is costing more than he is costing us some money. I'm gonna have to not take in laundry. I'm gonna have to take in tots pretty soon and make him earn his keep. I'm gonna have to.
Hi, Nikki.
The stores are closed. I'm about 6 double ads. You can't skip the first one. Well, sorry. sorry. I think, sometimes I think they do it to me because I do not do those challenges. You know how they have the challenge on the top that they want you to do like 10 super chats or set a
Yeah,
challenge?
yeah.
And I don't set them because, yeah, I don't do those. I don't. Hi, Nikki. I don't do those challenges. So I think they get me back and say, okay, you don't want to do the challenges, then for us to earn money, we're just going to throw in a whole bunch of ads in here. Yeah. Oh, most are closed here too. I don't know even what's open today.
I do know that all the Oriental places are open.
Yeah.
They never close. They're open on all the holidays. So if you burn your turkey or ham or whatever on your holiday, you can always go have some Chinese food or
That's
Thai or something.
that's when you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I mean, you ain't gonna starve. If the food is bad, you can always mix it with some orange juice. You just want a cut of the money. I know they want that half a penny. They take 50% or something. I don't know. So if you make a penny, you're only getting 50 cents. I mean, half a cent, if that's even right. I'm not. There is no way I would get rich off of YouTube. I would have to have like a million people watching ads all day.
Sandy's still on the buttered noodles
Yeah, that's right.
with fresh peas and parmesan.
We're gonna have some burnt food with orange juice and fresh peas and parmesan. Good one. Ah,
Mike says some of his best holiday meals are from Empire Saskatchewan.
I think my husband is off the Asian food kick for a while. And when we go out, he says no Asian, no Asian, because of that one restaurant we went to, that new restaurant where he was I swear he was choking while we were driving off one of those little donuts that got lodged somewhere. I mean, he was still talking and coughing and stuff. I ran to somebody. I said, "Can you please do the Heimlich on him? Because my back was hurting." He finally cleared it, but it was scary. So yeah, he does not want anything to do with Chinese for a while.
Bye, Giovanna.
By Giovanna, and that food was gross. I mean, I don't know how they made it. They made it with orange juice. That's all I can say. It all tastes the same. It was so bad.
Oh, Nikki says Perkins is open today and some other restaurants around here. Our
Is
best
there?
Chinese restaurant is closed on Sundays. The crappy ones are open.
Sometimes I ask, "Are we Chinese this Christmas?" So I just said, "Lisa, that's not surprising." Yeah, it was that Asian thing was buffet was horrible, just horrible. I've never tasted Asian food that tasted that way. It was horrible. I would like some good Indian food. We don't have a good Indian restaurant or a good Korean restaurant. But my husband would probably say that it's Asian too. So,
Now we do have a buffet called Hi Ho Mongolian Grill.
mhm.
Now that one is good.
Is that the one where you go and you pick your meat and pick your vegetables and
Yeah,
they throw
you
it on
pick
the
your
grill
own
for you?
stuff and then you watch them cook it on
Uh-huh. So
the round
Mongolian
thing.
the Mongolian grill is fine, but this buffet place that also has a Mongolian section that I wouldn't touch. But their
Yeah,
food tasted the same. Every sauce
yeah.
tasted the same.
Yeah.
everything. And, Asian food is like so many other cultures, is that there is a lot of flavor. And this food it was so dry, so bland. It was horrible. It was horrible. It needs the store needs to close down, and another buyer needs somebody that knows how to cook needs to get in there. Mike said some buffets can be sketchy. Yeah, it was horrible. Horrible, horrible.
Now our buffet up here um,
Bye, Melissa.
is called Dynasty. I had to think what the
Mhm.
name of it was. It's called Dynasty. It's not too bad. The only thing is, everything tastes the same.
Pink chicken, a delicacy. Yeah,
Ew. No.
everything. I mean, you're gonna have your soy sauce, but everything else has a different, distinct flavor. I mean, lemon chicken should not taste like your General Tso's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It just
I
should.
know. But up there, everything tastes. It's like they cook everything on the same grill.
Yeah, it was horrible, and I was looking for any reprieve from it because you spend that much money and you want to get at least half of your money's worth when you eat it. And I did not enjoy a bite. I almost asked for my money back. Sandy said the last crew was on a buffet was on a cruise, but those cruise buffets look really, really yummy.
They do.
It's kind of like when you go to the casinos and you go to the buffets at the casinos and they look really, really they look really yummy.
Uh-huh.
Um, some of these other buffets, it's like just gonna open that packet, that freezer packet, cook it up, call it
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Yeah. Those I've never been on a cruise. My husband does not want to go on a cruise. And evidently Mona, who probably went back to bed, does not want to go on a cruise.
Me
Cause
neither.
well, Deb,
Nope.
we need to go on a cruise.
I don't never want to drown, and I don't want to go in the fire. Neither one. And if I
Sandy,
get in the water, if I don't drown, the sharks are going to get me, and I don't want to be shark food.
I'm the same way, but I'll take care of that. Okay. I'll take if the boat is the ship is going down. I'm gonna say, love you, sis. We're gonna hold it. We're just gonna breathe now underwater. We're just gonna breathe. It'll be real fast.
Oh,
Sandy, yes, I am. I'm from Hawaii. I was born and raised in Hawaii. Yes, Mike said, I think we all need to go on a cruise, Deb. I don't like the water, but our spouses can come. Our better halves
well,
can come.
and he said that he would go on a cruise.
We should all go on a cruise because it would not require. We don't have to get off the boat. We don't have to go and dance and get drunk or anything. Hubby said he would not do it, but I think if I was sweet enough, he might say yes. We need to go on a cruise.
Well, my hubby, we were talking about it the other day, and he said he would go on one. And I said, I don't want to drown. He says, you ain't going to drown unless you fall overboard.
See, Sandy said yes. We need to all go on a cruise. We have to talk Mona into it. You can't do it the last part of June because she's not going to be here. But we all need to plan a cruise for like next year, and not during the hottest part, and not where the icebergs are alive.
Icebergs. Nope.
But we should. Mike said he is the CEO of fun. See, we should all go on a cruise. And then we could do our own quilt cruise retreat. We don't need the rubber pals and stuff. We can get a package deal. We could probably call Kelly Quilts and Cruises, and she could set up a good package for us. Deb, you have a year to work on Kelly.
Well, like I said, Kelly said he would go. I'm the one that's holding us back. Mm-mm.
Oh, it will be okay. Oh, Donna said no cruise for you either. Donna, it will be okay. The ship is big. Get you a little patch for behind your ear if you get motion sickness. And this is coming from somebody that does not swim. However, I am going to tell you, if the boat starts sinking and y'all know how to swim, I'm holding on to you like a log, okay? I'm going to shove you to the sharks. It's going to be every Lisa for herself. Oh my, I don't drink, but I might drink some coffee with you. Claustrophobic. Donna, you have a big deck.
See,
You can sleep.
Zaza says no cruising either.
Oh, it will be fine. My husband spent years on a boat, you
Oh,
know?
Donna's claustrophobic.
I don't know if I would do the boat thing, the under the deck thing, or the sleeping cabins. But I saw Rob Appel's and his cabin looked pretty good. And I've been watching some of these people who go on cruises, and their cabins don't look all that bad. I don't want to
Yeah,
be
Don, that Titanic, I am not going down with them.
cruises are polarizing. The thing is, I would not want to be there on a cabin where you can see the water line. When the waves come, it's like, oh my gosh, I couldn't handle that. I would be in a panic. You guys would throw me overboard before we got off the dock.
I took my first plane ride in 2009.
Oh, these plane
We
rides are
went,
getting.
we went from here because our big airport's right across the river in Moline. So we get over there, we fly from there to Denver, and we had a layover, and then we flew on to Oakland, California. And when we landed, that plane started sliding. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
Zaza, I'll bring some Imodium for y'all. I'll bring the Imodium. Flying on a plane kind of scares me, and right now, I have no problems flying.
See,
But flying
Shirley
on,
wants to go on the Alaska cruise.
see, my husband would love the Alaska cruise. He would love it, but he
Good
doesn't
morning,
want to.
Lynn.
He doesn't want to do it when it's like freezing, freezing cold. He wants to do it when it's comfortable and everything else. Good morning, Lynn.
Happy Easter, Lynn.
Happy Easter. Mike doesn't do layovers, only nonstop. I get sinus infections. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
almost everywhere I go has to be a layover. The only
Oh,
way it's not a layover for me is if I go to Atlanta, drive to Atlanta and get on a plane from Atlanta. But the town that I have to catch a plane from, you stop in Atlanta to get your connecting flight. I think I took 3 flights to Pennsylvania.
I wouldn't mind a cruise to Alaska. I've seen some of them on TV.
Oh yes, so let's do an Alaskan retreat cruise retreat. I'm telling you, Kelly Quilts and Crafts cruises or whatever. Kelly's cruise quilt. Kelly can get
Quilted
us.
cruises.
Yes.
Zaza says she'd only do one of the cruises on the small boats that you don't have to dress up for dinner.
Oh, I wouldn't dress up for dinner.
I
There's no
wouldn't dress up for dinner.
there. That's
I'd be going, just serve me over by where you guys make it.
yeah. I wouldn't do all that. I wouldn't do a ball dress and stuff for their thing. It's like, no, I'll just go in that little buffet there where you can grab a burger or a pizza or something. Yeah.
Nikki says she cruised Alaska a couple years ago. It's beautiful.
Mm. My husband, I think I could talk my husband into that. Oh,
Mike doesn't want Alaska. He don't want the cold.
it doesn't have to be during the cold season. It can be during their spring where there's no night and everything is, you know, It would be so good. I would do. I've been wanting to go on a cruise again. I do not swim. I would drown. I have no. I am petrified of water.
Lynn said she would go.
See, see.
Sandy says she don't dress up either.
Yeah. I mean, I want a pajama cruise. Okay, I want to be able to get there in something comfortable, spend my whole time in pajamas like I was at home, and
Yeah.
only change my clothes when I have to get off board. Not, not, I mean, I would be clean, but put street clothes on when I had to deboard.
Sandy says Alaska was cold when she went, but absolutely beautiful.
Um,
Oh, Zaza don't want to have dinner with people and sharing a table with strangers.
Zaza, let's code is okay. Zaza, there are usually, I don't know, but I think I could talk my husband into a cruise. It's more like,
Nikki
I,
says that when she was on the Alaska cruise, she's usually outside watching for whales, and she'll dress up, but not super fancy. She wore shorts and Ketchikan, and it was warm.
because I'm thinking that I would be more successful in selling my husband on a cruise versus going to QuiltCon. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a little difficulty selling that one. I'm trying, but I'm having a little difficulty. I think he would buy me a second George versus going to QuiltCon.
Mike wants to go on a cruise with the giant ship that is like a city.
Oh no, no.
Zaza says, "No, Mike, that's my idea of hell."
See, Lynn, a pajama cruise. We just need a pajama cruise. We need to
Yep.
get we need to get matching pajamas.
Matching pajamas, and we all have sewing machines.
Yes, matching. Yes. Yes, I can see that now. For all you who are lurking or watching in the future, don't be stealing our ideas about this pajama cruise. Don't be stealing it. Ah, my idea of a warm coming from Wisconsin is different than some of your definition of warm. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Warm for me is like 50, maybe 60 degrees. That's warm. When you're used to it being cold, 60 is warm.
If I ever go on a cruise, I do not plan on getting off the ship. I'm just going to stay on the ship because the only reason I would go on a cruise is just to do a quilting pajama cruise.
See, Raven says that 60 is perfect. Yep.
60 here is still sweater weather in Georgia, in South Georgia. That's still sweater weather.
That's because that's cold to you guys. It's a heat wave to us.
When I lived in Pennsylvania, and it's just amazing how you acclimate to the place that you live now or wherever you're living. Because when I lived in Pennsylvania, when it hit 40, you could wear a t-shirt, and if the sun was up, it was like it was really comfortable. Now 40 is put on the parka. Can't go
My
outside.
nephew wears shorts all the time.
Yeah, I can't do it. I used to like seeing new places, not so much anymore. But there are some things I would like to do before I can't do them anymore.
Oh, try jumping in Lake Superior of Michigan.
That's right, Mike. Sweater
Yeah,
weather. Need sweater weather. Here too in Oregon, 70s is
yeah,
perfect.
70s is perfect.
I think 70s is a good thing. Because sometimes I go to Florida, and when I go to Florida, and it's funny because Florida heat and Georgia heat, you would think that it's the same. But if you go down by Miami, Oh my gosh, that's worse than Georgia, and people are on top of people over there, and it's like just stankness. I mean, it's just hot and stank. July is 70 in Alaska. Shirley, I'm gonna talk to my husband and see. He's really a no on the cruises, but I think I may be able to talk to him if it's an Alaska cruise. I think he would enjoy that. He would really have to start in the cereal and orange juice and get his immunity.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, Mike. Miami is caliente in so many different ways. So, but they have a rich Puerto Rican community down there, and I'd love to go down there and get some Puerto Rican food.
My husband's from Michigan, so I understand, Raven. And all I was doing was walking along on the beach, and that water come up and hit me. Whoa, I was away from it. It was cold.
Yeah. Well, Deb, are you about ready to? Are you
Yeah,
about ready? Because
yeah,
we're gonna be back on at 10,
yeah,
and like I said, if you don't have anything to do, hang out with us. You don't even have to chat. You can just sew, because that's really what we're going to be
yeah.
doing is sewing and getting
We're
some
gonna be
things done.
sewing. I
You
need to.
like, I love getting me some Puerto Ricans.
I need to cut some more background for this quilt that I'm working on because I only cut enough for the sparrow feet.
Melanie, she goes live at 9, right? So but Deb and I are going to be back at 10. So for
And Mona will be there.
Yeah, we're going to be back at 10, and we're just going to do some sewing. I'm going to be on George for a little while. And then but I have to go and get some stuff completed before 10 o'clock. And I have to change my camera setup so I can sew on George and talk to y'all. And I'll put my earphones on so I'll have my radio voice on.
uh,
I have my radio voice. I'm gonna get David and from Elfish and sit there, and we'll just do the radio competing radio voices. We'll do the rundown. Sandy said, I'm having too much fun, but it's time to get ready for the festivities. Have a wonderful day on. Thank you for the lively convo. Thank you to Sandy. We're gonna get together one day. We're gonna eat some food. We might be doing it on Discord or something, just eating. But we're gonna get us some French toast. Mm, mm. Yes, Melanie. So
yeah,
we're gonna leave, which is a little earlier than we do, but like I said, we'll be back at 10. And
but
if
come
you
sew with us a little bit later, and
Mhm.
because we're all going to be sewing.
Yeah, if you can't, absolutely understandable. My preference is you always spend time with your loved ones and make those memories
Yep.
and just enjoy the time. We're gonna discuss some cruises. We're gonna have to talk to Mona. Oh, Mona said no cruise, but we might be able to talk Mona into it. Mona suffers from FOMO too. Yes, so
Yeah, and if we all go on a cruise, then there ain't gonna be nobody left on YouTube for her to talk to.
that's right. So she may as well come. She can stay in her room and just watch all of us. But we'll see in a little bit. I know Deb's got things to do before she goes live too, and I got a few things I need to take care of. Happy Easter to the ones we do not see later today in the chat. Y'all be blessed. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.